Hello, hello, hello. How are you, friends? Look at this. It's another Thursday. And let me just tell you how grateful I am to be here. We lost internet at our house for about 2 days. 2 days, which is, friends, as you know, 2 days too long. That is the God's honest truth. Because I have an online business. Go figure. So let's just say that I had to run around, and now I have a backup for the internet that hopefully will keep us keep us happier in the future. We'll see. Fingers crossed. We have internet now. I'm hopeful. I need to see someone from Facebook though, because we had trouble with Facebook last week. So someone from Facebook, pop in and say hi for me if you would, please, just double check. I think I've got it right. Again, fingers crossed. We're wishing on a lot of things today. Okay. Okay, so let me say some hellos. Shall we? Let's say some hellos to everyone. Hello, Connie and Anne. And Ruth is here. Hello, Ruth. How are you, my friend? Oh, Carol is here. It's friends. It's too hot where you are. Carol says it's headed for 102. Feels like a soupy, humid. Feels 112 in the prairie. No, it's too hot. It's too hot, friends. That's too no. Carol's so considerate though. She's like, that's 43 Celsius for our other friends. That's awesome. That's what we need. Someone to translate those as we go through, because I can never remember those. Yes, yeah. Did I mention Connie's here? Connie was the first in this morning. That's we love that. Ghislaine is here. Ghislaine, I hope your wrist is okay. She said that she was having trouble. Hello, just a silly chicken. Will you do me a favor and remind me of your name? Let's see. Who else is on today? Did I see Ernie pop in? I thought I saw Ernie. Oh, we have Facebook people on. Yay! So happy. Ernie, what did I see? Louisville? My memory is only about 3 seconds long. Yes, Ernie is watching from Louisville, Kentucky. You're just like 5 hours from me, sir. Mary Howard is here. Hello, Mary. I hope you're doing okay, my friend. Who else is on? Carrie is here. Carrie says, I've had low 40s, which is 106. Ooh, no. Too hot. Right now, there's thunder up high and clouds covering the sun. A well-needed rain injection is being threatened. Woohoo! We had crazy rain yesterday, which came with a little bit of a temperature drop. We were hot, but friends, I get cranky when it's like, I don't know, 83, 86. No, it's not. It's too hot. Too hot. Mm-hmm. Yep. Let's see who else popped in. Look at all the pretty faces. Rhonda is here. Hi, Rhonda. How are you? Alex is here. Alex looks like she's got to run. Alex, hello, my friend. Have a wonderful Thursday. We love it when you pop in. Liz is here. Liz says, greetings from the UP. Full on summer here. Is everything growing? My garden looks pretty good. Today. Oh, Sam is here. Oh, thank you, Sam. Hi from Facebook. Thank you, Sam. I apologize, my Facebook friends, that I screwed something up last week. I was trying to do the thing and I pushed another thing and there was no Facebook. I'm so sorry. That was all me. Hello, Cindy from Prince Edward Island. Let's see. Oh yeah. So Ernie's in Louisville, and in that area they have Buc-ee's. Have you heard of this place, friends? Buc-ee's. It is, imagine a regular gas station, but like 100 times bigger. It's just like a gas station on steroids, but it has everything there. I mean, there could probably be 50 cars pumping gas at the same time. It is too big for me, friends. I walked in and saw all the people. I was like, oh no, no, somewhere else. But it is quite the novelty. They don't have them everywhere. They're on major highways. It's yeah. Let's see. Maureen's here from a soggy Kalamazoo. Facebook is good. Thank you so much. Thank you, Facebook friends. I apologize for messing it up last week. Sherry Jansen is here. Let's see. Mary says it's gonna be 90 degrees. Yeah. Carol. Let's see. What else is happening? Oh, Priscilla's on. Hi, Priscilla. Rita Hollander is here. Where in the world is Ernie? Ernie's in Louisville. Yes. We love that. Okay. Oh, Gemma. Gemma's so cute. Goodness, I lost track of time. Gemma's here. We love when Gemma's here. Hi, Gemma. Oh, it's Maria. See, that's such a pretty name. I'm glad you're here, Maria. Thank you for reminding me. I apologize. It may happen again. just to warn you. What? Just to warn you that it may happen. Sandra is on from Alberta. She says hello. Gemma's on the train. We love it. Yeah. Geelan injured her wrist. Says she was trying to control her excitable puppy. Trying to say hi to everyone. That'll do it. Those puppies are fabulous, but they're Yep. Marie. Oh, look at you. Oh, Mary, you win the prize. See? Mary remembered her name. That's Mary's. What do we do without Mary? What do we do without Mary Howard? Hardly anything. Priscilla's has been raining here every day. Feels like she's on Noah's Ark. Yeah. I can understand that. Yes. Martha Axton is here. Martha, hi, honey. How are you? Yay. I love that. That is awesome. Carrie, I'm dreading a trip to the UK in August. I've asked my kids to find some thick blankets for my bed. Is it chilly in the UK in August? I always think that August is pretty hot everywhere, just different levels. Let me know. Yeah. Oh, Sam, her peas have reached the eat me stage. I am so close. I'm like this close. Okay, so have you seen the picture of the have you seen the picture of the purple peas? So this year, you can't get me started. This year, I've planted something called a sugar magnolia pea, and I'm not sure if it's a snap pea or like a shelling pea. We'll find out. But it is supposed to be like has a really dark purple pod to it. Friends, these suckers are like 6.5 feet tall. They are so tall. They have the prettiest flowers, but I'm laughing because it's like 6.5 feet of like this beautiful stalk, pretty leaves, and there's like one pod on each. I'm gonna get like six pods from these plants that are like ginormous. They're so fun though. I'll have to post some pictures. I have a couple pods that are just about ready. I think it's gonna be. I don't think the inside peas are going to be purple. I think it's just the pods going to be purple, but it's very exciting. I love the peas. The peas are all like holding hands with each other. Because you know how they do. They got the little tendrils and they latch on to each. It's so, yeah. Hello, Sue Ann. Hello, Donna Cunningham. Wow, I love this. Oh, see? Is it Diane? Do I remember that correctly? We didn't have internet, so I feel you. It's hard to function. Yeah. It's hard to function with that. Carol Barton's here. Hi, Carol. Look at this. Look at the crowd. Right? I do, Cindy. I had one for a while, and then I got cocky. And then I was like, okay, I can remember. And silly me, that is not probably going to happen. I do need a piece of paper that says, what everyone's name is. You're exactly right, Cindy. That is, Ooh, Rue says our pink lemonade blueberry plant. Ooh, that sounds delicious. And our blackberries are doing wonderfully. My kids are going out every morning, coming back with sticky hands and faces. That's the best, though, isn't it? That is really. My nephews are coming next week, and they I'm waiting like to pull. I've got some carrots I think that are ready, so I'm waiting till they get here so we can all play in the garden together. That'll be fun. Carol says, I think all veg that grow on green vines should be a crazy color when ripe, so you can find them. Like purple green beans. Yes. Carol, I have done purple green beans a couple years in a row, and it's hysterical because you put them in the boiling water, and within 30 seconds, they're green. They're just, yeah. But it doesn't, I love them anyways. It doesn't matter. I like all the weird colors. Yeah. Oh, let's see. Oh, look at you, Carol. Thank you, darling. I love all y'all. That's my small stint in South Carolina. All y'all. I love all the reminders. Thank you so much. That's Yes. Okay. Yeah, lots of conversations about the puppies. By the way, I totally forgot. I'm so sorry, Lori. I haven't done any of the intros. It is 9:40 and I haven't done any intros. Hello, everyone. My name is Chris Acton with Acting Creative, and this is Live at the Loom. Please give a warm hello and thank you to Lori, our gatekeeper, who is trying desperately to keep me on track, but sometimes it's a losing battle. Let me just say that sometimes poor Lori's like, hello, I'm here. I'm trying to tell you something. Yes, she's waving. Yes, yeah. That's all on me, friends. I hope you're in the right place. This is Live at the Loom. This is, yes. Yup. Yeah, that's yeah. Ernie says the power was out for an hour. Was nervous because Mary's ice machine for post knee replacement stopped working without power. Ooh, you got to have the ice for knee. You got to have the ice for knee. That is for sure. Okay, what she says? Lori says she says hello. She's against trolls and weeds in the garden. Yes, yeah. You and me both. The weeds, although the weeds always give me something to do. It's that's part of the. I know. Carol says herding cats and nailing Jello to a tree, right, Lori? That's what. Yes, I should double her salary. That's for sure. Okay, friends. So see. Lori says hit like and subscribe. Otherwise, your air conditioner might break. That's quite a threat. Okay, friends, you should know Lori does have some very eerie kind of powers. She does. So I wouldn't mess with her. I would just do as she says. That's we'll all be fine. Yep. Uh-huh. Yeah. Okay. What is Carol says I need something to do. My garden mulch came with ragweed seeds. Oh no. Carol. Boy, that's nope. That is not okay. Yeah. Okay, friends. So, a couple things right out of the gates. First of all, if you haven't heard, we are going to have summer camp next week. Woohoo! Summer camp. Now, I'll be honest, if you have been weaving for a while, it's going to be too basic for you, friends. It is designed for anyone who's curious about weaving. If you like are a knitter, crocheter, quilter, spinner, dyer, whatever kind of whatever craft you've been doing, or maybe no craft. But I find that weavers typically don't go from zero to weaving. Am I right? They usually go from zero to some of the craft and then they try weaving. Tell me if you had a different experience. But for the most part, I find that usually we absorb, we create new weavers from the crafters around us, right? Because they're like, oh, that looks fun. What are you doing? Yeah, that's what summer camp is all about. It is for those folks that just want to, they want to see what it's about. It's going to be 5 days of fun. We're going to have a party at the end. It's going to be a blast. So maybe it's not exactly the right fit for you, but friends, if you know someone, spread the word. Spread the word. The more the merrier. We're trying to have a fabulous attendance for camp. So we're asking everyone to spread the word, promote camp. It's going to be fun. It's going to be so much fun. Okay. Also, let me not forget that the Online Weavers Guild for June is meeting tonight. It's tonight, friends. It's going to be so good. Our topic is sewing handwoven fabric. I'm going to put that right there. Sewing handwoven fabric. It's going to be great. I am bringing in the amazing and talented Dinah, my seamstress. You all get to meet Dinah. You are going to absolutely love her. She is she's British, and so she's got the delightful accent. She's a retired teacher. Dinah is the best. So I coaxed Dinah into coming to our meeting to talk about what she does as she's trying to, sew all my stuff, because believe me, I just drop it off in her lap and I'm like, good luck. Thanks. You're a miracle worker. I don't want to be you. Thank you. She's amazing. So if that is a topic that interests you, come on over and join us tonight. As a matter of fact, just to sweeten the pot, friends, I've been running a little promotion with Cotton Clouds. So it ends today. If you want to try the Online Weavers Guild, you get 50% off. You just sign up for the Online Weavers Guild tier. That's the one. And you can type in the coupon and get half off. Friends, that makes it $10. It's really, if you want to try it, now is it's really the perfect time. So I want to make sure I mention that to you so that you can join us tonight for the Weavers Guild meeting. It's going to be great. All right. So, by the way, I know she left already. Let me take this off. I know she left already, but I'm grateful to Alex Madison for the Alex Madison sponsored mug warmer. Thank you so much. It's you know, I'm the weirdo that drinks hot tea all year round. That is me. So thank you, Lori, for putting up that. Thank you. Putting the that. Oh, you spelled it wrong though, sweetheart. Okay, friends. Okay, I have to laugh. You do realize that my entire life people have misspelled Acton. It's too easy. It is too easy to put the I in there. It just is. It is just. Lori's like, you are not fired again. I got bad news. You're never fired. Ready or not, you are never fired. Ooh, okay. Mary's going to be bringing the 7,000 weaving pattern book. Ooh, Mary, we're excited about that. Mary is a core member of the group. Yes. Carrie says, don't worry about being weird. I drink iced beverages in winter. Yeah. Yes. I see. Carrie, you know we're like two peas in the pod. That is for, yeah. Gielin's the same way. I also am weird. Yes. Yeah. No, you're not weird. You were in you're in the right spot, my friend. That is for sure. Okay. All right. Wait, what is this, Gemma? I got my leather labels yesterday. Ooh, like, are these labels to go on your project? Because leather labels, that sounds very cool. That's awesome. Gemma also said, I got put on a huge floor loom at clinic on my tough days. I realized how much it helped me, starting with stick weaving, then ridge heddle, then counter mark. Wow. Yes. I can see, I think weaving has all kinds of health benefits for sure. Jackie Schomburg is here. Hello, Jackie. Okay, friends, have I introduced you to Jackie? Everyone, you need to go check out my friend Jackie right here. Jackie's watching from Facebook, though. Jackie is one of my buddies who has a fantastic YouTube channel. Jackie, if you want to put it up, I will spread the word. Yeah. Jackie's awesome. Friends, go check out Jackie. She does this amazing like mixed media stuff, but more importantly, she has just a great kind of process. So, by the way, my internet's back up, Jackie. Jackie and I were supposed to talk. I was like, I'm so sorry, my internet is down. So we're okay now. We're okay now. Yes. Yeah. Okay. Liz says you're correct. Start embroidering, then sewing, then weaving. Yes, right? That's what we on our team here. We discuss that a lot. That weaving, you typically have a gateway craft, which I don't mean that to sound weird, but you know what I mean? You don't usually go from zero to weaving. Not typically. Sometimes, maybe if you're Connie's family, you do. However, for the average person, you go from maybe you try some crocheting or you're spinning for a little bit. And then you're like, oh, what is this loom thing? I want to, yeah. Warp curious. There we go. Yes. Thank you, Carol. Yeah. Carrie went from machine knitting to weaving. Yeah. See, thank you. I love when you guys can back me up. That's fantastic. Cause sometimes I need a girl, a girl needs to be backed up on occasion. That's yeah. Okay, friends. So, tell me. Oh, Carrie, water has arrived from the sky. We're gonna do the dance. Yeah. Liz says I'm not weird. Hot coffee all day, all year. Yeah. Right. Okay, Ruth, you win. Not weird, just warped. I think. See, someone needs to be the secretary here to collect clever phrases that we can put on mugs and T-shirts and hats. I think that needs to be. We need to have someone be the official secretary for Live at the Loom, because we have all kinds of good stuff comes up. Pretty much, yes, yeah. Maria says, "See, I'm practicing. Weirdness is fine. I make winter clothes in summer." Oh, aren't you smart? You are so smart. I have someone who has trouble. I have trouble even buying off season. Yeah. Gemma says leather for my weaving projects. Gemma, this sounds amazing. Leather labels. That is awesome. Sky. Hi, Sky. Oh no, sweetheart. I'm so sorry. Okay. Can someone type that for me? Just it's the Sky, is your are your captions working? I'll know because she'll be like, I can't read your lips. It's 50% off the it's off of the Online Weavers Guild. Boy, see, there we go. There's the one. 50, Online Weavers Guild through today. I'm sorry if that was confusing, Sky. See, we keep trying to get the captions to work for Sky. That's yes. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Carol. Oh man. Okay. Ooh, this is Lori's list. Sewing, knitting, rug hooking, crocheting, painting, weaving, the last of the frontiers. That sounds like Star Trek. It does sound like Star Trek. I like it. Awesome. Okay. Let's see. Sam says, found out this week A2 silk is not the same as A2 cotton. Oh no. Oh, Sam. Okay. So Sam, this is really interesting though. How is it a lot smaller? Is it a lot bigger? Give us, pardon me, friends, give me the difference. What is the difference between A2 silk and A2 cotton? Because I knew it was different. I just haven't played with silk very much. So we're very, very curious. Do you want me to put the comments on? Here, here. How about this? I could put some comments on. The comments will go on from now on, maybe. Okay, the back chatter. There we go. I'm sorry, Sky. We got to figure that out for you. Mary says it's a reprint of. Oh, yeah. Okay, so I found a mention of this book, and it was like 700 patterns you can do a straight draw. I think that's what it was, and that was what the reference referred to. That made no sense at all. That's what the reference referred to. That was not. Okay. Mary went out and found the book, and there's it's all kinds of stuff. I haven't even seen the book yet, so I'm excited for her to I'm excited for her to share it. That's gonna be awesome. Okay. Ruth says, I just finished my daughter's linen dress for her first communion. Wow, just in time for Corpus Christi procession tonight. Congratulations. In linen. Ooh, we're gonna talk about linen. Mm-hmm. Yes. What was that, sweetheart? Back chatter. Let's see. Can I show what again, friend? You let me know. Is that her book? Maybe. Pardon us as we have a side conversation. We'll get our act together. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yes, Sky, we would love to have you in the guild. That would be amazing. Yes, it's 50% off, which makes it $10. $10 for a month. Woohoo! Absolutely. Mm-hmm. Yes. Okay, so Sam says that the silk is larger than an A2. So the A2 silk is larger than A2 cotton. Is it a lot larger, Sam? Okay, wait, here she says, need 363 ends, and after 100 was more than 50% of the cone. Oh, okay. That may not, that cone may not be enough then. Is that what you're thinking? Yep. Okay, friends. Maria says I need to practice editing videos and stuff, so I'll be off and on for a bit, but I'll try to talk and listen when it's possible. Maria, what are you editing videos for? Keep us posted. That's exciting. She says, Sky, my youngest son, his wife, and 6 kids came to visit over the weekend. It was a joy to see them. Their oldest daughter and I have bonded over a common interest in fiber, everything. Sky, that's exciting. Oh, that's wonderful. 6 kids. That's amazing. That is pretty rare these days, for sure. Okay, friends. We have stumbled along things long enough. Let me know how your projects are going. You jump in here. Let me know. Let me know, how are things on your Loom. I cannot wait. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yes. Let's see what else is happening. Just trying to keep up here, friends. Let's see. Sam says she only has a half-pound cone. Now rethinking it. Okay. Who else has been there when you thought you had enough of a yarn and then you didn't? What do you do? What do you do then, friends? Let me know. by the way, we're going to talk linen here in just a moment because I have thoughts. You've heard some of them already. I have thoughts on linen. Ruth says, I'm working on a few goose-eye twill lap blankets. Ooh, fun, colorful stripes. I love that, Ruth. That's awesome. You are quite the queen of blankets, I got to say, which is fantastic. I think someone should be deemed the queen of blankets. Why not you, honey? Why not you? Keelan says, so much jewelry hanging off my latest towels, but I think I might have it under control. Have the Keelan, have the warp yarns just been just uneven tension or too saggy, or what's been happening there, friend? Let us know so we can commiserate with you. Connie, I have 2 feet on the second panel of the coverlet. Nice. 2 feet on the goose eye for Ashley. Ooh. Okay, so you're going to wrap up a lot of these projects at the same time, Connie. That'll be amazing. I like that. She said Ashley's pillows, and then the second there's placemats. Nice. Fantastic. That's awesome. What else? What else is happening? I temporarily, friends, have 2 naked looms. You know that. Can you see? I'm like twitchy. I 2 naked looms is just, it's too many because I only have 2 looms. That means there's currently no weaving happening at the moment. That is bad news, and I have plans to remedy it. However, at the moment, like at this like cool perfect storm, 2 naked looms. No, that is not okay. No. Hi, Lizzie. I was putting on a linen warp and I ran out. I used a similar size cotton to finish it, and then use a nubby cotton linen for the weft so it hid the slight difference in fibers. Aren't you clever? That's very smart. Yeah, Gillian's having tension problems all over the place. I like how you say you have jewelry hanging off the back. We know what you mean. We understand. We speak Gillian and we understand that for sure. Cindy, so people know the guild is priced in US funds. Oh, there we go. Thank you, Cindy. Yes. Yeah. Thank you. Yes. Yeah. It is because the membership is from the US. Yes, there may be a difference. Thank you for mentioning that. I appreciate that, my friend. Sky says, picked up my mug same time Chris did. Looked and empty. Oh, Sky, I hate it with an empty mug. That, yes. Yeah. Okay, Connie says, second placement on Kelda, ready to roll on Auguste. Warping for Cherry is half done. We love the laundry list from Connie. That's awesome. Liz says she has 4 naked looms. Nope, we can't have that. So Liz, here is you have to like pinky promise you and I will have at least 1 loom dressed by next week. How's that? Maybe pinky swear. Oh, yes, Sky, we can put that up for you right now, my friend. Right there. Just select the online Weavers Guild option. Yep, you and me, Liz. We're gonna be dressed in a loom this week, right? Pinky swear, we'll do it. We'll yeah. We no more naked looms. Pinky see. She says pinky swear. Liz is with me. She's got it. Okay. All right, Mary. You give Larry a big kiss for us. Okay. Let's see. Carrie. Ooh, that's right. Carrie is she's mentally designing Lee's surrender bed throw. Ooh, I need a wider loom. My design idea is 48 inches to fit 2 repeats. Okay. Don't want to try double weave. No, I don't blame you. I'm going to alter the pattern. Okay. Do you know what? Connie's doing things for beds. That was so articulate. Things for beds. Those coverlets, comforters, bedspreads, throws, whatever. Not a throw. That's not quite the right word. Connie's doing panels for that. That seems like that could be. Yeah. Gemma's home. Woohoo! Have 1 loom from the charity shop. Have been showing the kids in my building how to weave. Wow! It had already gone. It had already green and blue. Already have green and blue on the loom. Woohoo! Nice, Gemma. That's fantastic. Carrie says the angels are throwing water bombs at my house. Yeah, I understand. Mother Nature, she has her own agenda. That is for sure. Keelan, who's in the Facebook group that called it jewelry? I forgot. She had the prettiest weights. Was it who was that? We had someone. If you guys jump in, let us know. Oh, hello, Lady Jane Grey. Hi. Of course. I'm trying to combine pink and green without it getting muddy. Any ideas? Ooh, we love these kind of ideas. Jump in, friends. What would you say to Lady Jane Grey? NDQ. That's a good one. That's a good question. Yep. Gemma's been up and down the loom adjusting the tension with shafts and yeah, it's a lot of up and down sometimes. That is for sure. Yes. Let's see. Okay. Trying to combine pink and green with spinning and weaving. Woo! Interesting. Okay. Maria, I'm practicing my editing for a channel, my homesteading process in Hawaii. Woo! That's fantastic. You know what? If you need any assistance, my friends, my friend Maria, let me know. I will. I don't do a lot of the editing these days, but I have a very talented person who does. We can help you if you need. Lizzie, I have a warp rep on one loom, making runners. Nice. A log cabin runner on another, and getting ready to wind a fine silk warp for the third loom. It's 28-2 silk, which is finer than 62. Interesting. Oh, do they do the numbers backwards? Okay, Lizzie, here's my question then. If you use silk, how do you typically space an 8-2 in silk? See, Sam, we'll bring it back around. We'll bring it back around for you, friend. An 8-2 silk, Lizzie, have you worked with it? And if so, how do you space it? See, silk came up earlier. It's like Kismet. Yeah. Let's see. Okay, Connie says my panels are probably not going to match. Okay, I discovered an error in the treadling on the first panel that I'm not doing in the second paneling. It's handmade. It's handmade, darling, and made with love. You just say that is my signature design decision. Design something. Something. That's yes. Yeah. Okay, Liz suggested putting white in between. That's a great suggestion. The question here, friends, is pink and green. How do you make that happen? Stripes, checks, add a third color for a tartan. Yeah. Okay, those are great. Those are great questions. Ooh, there we go. Aren't you clever, Sam? Cuddle. We have a Facebook group. That's the word. We have a Facebook group. And here, I'll put it right there. And it's a great way to show images and ask for assistance as well. Acting Creative Community, on the Facebook group. Yes. Basically, if you go into Facebook and you pull up groups and you search Acting Creative, it'll pop up. It's the only one. It's the only one, friends. Come on over. We'll help how we can. I would say, for me, the pink and green question, Lizzie, is an interesting one. I think that I think it's about proportions. Sometimes if you have like a lot of pink and a little bit of green, that helps. You know, if they're not 50-50, if they're 50-50, that can be tough. But also look at your how the value of the colors. Like if the green is really dark and the pink is pale, you can pull that off better. So those are my two suggestions. Is don't do it half and half, and look at the value of the two colors together. Do you know the value trick? Do you guys know the black and white, the grayscale? That's the word, grayscale trick. Basically, if you take a picture and then you flip it to grayscale on your phone, you can see, because what'll be crazy is that two colors that you think are very different will be really similar. And that, those are, yeah. Those are my suggestions, friends. Let's see. Carol, who does a lot of tartans, said add third color for a plaid, not a tartan. Fingers and thumbs. Oh, look at you, because they're all of them are fingers, but not all of them are thumbs. Is that the she's so quick. How does that go? Because a plaid is all fingers and a tartan is a thumb. Is that the comparison we're going with, Carol? Because I like that. Tell me if I got that wrong. Because that could be. Yeah. Let's see. Look at you. Oh, right. Kids are so receptive and visual. Yeah. I just let my fingers do the communicating, getting out little looms, yarns. Monkey see, monkey do. Oh, I love that, Sky. That's fantastic. Carol says pink is one of my angry colors. Like you want to use it when you're angry, or when you see it, it makes you angry. But pick the favorite of your pink or green and make it the majority of the pattern. If it's a balanced, yeah, there we go. Okay, all right, we're right there, Carol. I'm with you. Mm-hmm. Oh yes, thank you. Cottonelle's do the numbers backwards from us. Okay, I understand there. Lizzie says, wait, go back. Hold, please. Lizzie says, I decided on the weave structure, count my WPI. Is it, what's WPI, friends? I'm totally having a brain fart. What is WPI? Is it warps per inch? Wow. Like nothing. Like just, if you could see them inside my head, blank. WPI. I see. Don't judge, folks. When the camera's on, weird things happen. Weird things happen. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay, someone help me. What is WPI? Where am I? Wraps per inch. Thank you. Thank you. See, wraps per inch. Mm-hmm. Thank you. It happens. It happens, friends. Sometimes it just goes blank. There's just nothing there. There's nothing. Nothing upstairs. Yeah. It just, yeah. Okay, friends, what else do we have here? And then we're going to talk about some linen. Linen. Sky says my own loom is Astrid. I wanted to add Anne. And Astrid was firm that she was just Astrid. Thank you very much. Sometimes those looms talk to you. I understand, Sky. That is for sure. Okay. Okay. There, we have strong feelings about pink. That's, yes. strong feelings about. Yeah. A friend sent me a hand-carved wooden spoon with a happy face and a pink envelope. I was internally growling. Yeah. Yeah, I understand. Okay. Oh, yes. Here, we're all thumbs or fingers. Yes, but not all fingers are thumbs. All tartans are plaids, but not all platans are tartans. Okay, friends. I always learn something. And I know you've mentioned this before, Carol, but this is such a great reminder that all tartans are plaids, but not all plaids are tartans. See? There, friends, that is your trivia for the day. Yeah. Ernie, I'm looking at the new Luette Harmony. Ooh, my loom has disaster project on it waiting at home. Why am I thinking of another loom? Because, Ernie, you have drunk the Kool-Aid, and we all support you in your quest for more looms. We're not surprised. Of course you're thinking about buying another loom. Of course. Carol says pink causes anger. You know, it's a very polarizing color. That is for sure. You know my feelings. Pale pink is my least favorite color in the whole wide world. However, on occasion, I will still, incorporate it into something. Now, you'll notice I have bright pink on my shirt even today. My lipstick is pink. It's, yes. Gemma, I'm traumatized by the color baby pink. Yeah. Okay. Well, hello, Linda. Look at all the friendly faces today. Ruth's like, I love pink. Great. Someone should love pink, honey. That's awesome. That is awesome. Shirley. Hi, Shirley. My daughter has strong feelings about pink since a nice lady at the checkout saw her dressed in pink. Said, what a beautiful baby boy. What? That's not right. This guy is a huge fan of pink. Okay. Oh, that's an interesting question. Can't plaid also be what you actually call the cloth? Like the construction? Is that what you're thinking? Ooh, interesting. Okay. All right, friends. Carol is the tartan queen. So we're gonna defer to her on all the things. Let me see if my tea is still hot here. Okay, friends. We gotta talk about some linen. Okay, here we go. Okay, a mug warmer is the world's best invention. Let me just say, the mug warmer. Okay, friends. My project is off the loom. The loom is naked. A project is off the loom. Let me share what it looks like, how it went, all the good things. So, first of all, as we know, it's going to be softer when it comes off the loom. Here, let me set the scene, by the way. Okay, so in my warp, I did every other one is linen, and the ones in between are an A2 cotton. That was just to stretch it, just to I was a little scared. I was a little scared to do all linen. So every other one is cotton. So that is going to influence the final fabric. So keep that in mind. So half is linen of the warp going this way. Half is A2 cotton. So I did a bird's eye. Oh, can you see right there? I did a bird's eye twill because Jody Ibarra was doing it, and I was like, oh, that's a great idea. I'm gonna steal her idea. Because that's what we do. That's what we do. We just spread around good ideas all the time. So this is, yeah. So, okay. So earlier someone talked about running out of yarn. Oh, Sam, let's talk about running out of yarn. I totally ran out of yarn because the plan was to have like these stripes in the middle too, but I ran out. I ran out of the A2 cotton. So in a last minute pivot, I decided I would make one entire stripe with it's basically a white. It's basically a white in the A2. And then at the, I dress my loom from front to back. So when it comes off the warping board, I go and slay the reed. I sit at a table and slay the reed. So at that stage, then I shifted everything around so that I could have a white stripe in the middle because I didn't really want a white stripe over on the end, for balance kind of sake. So that was just a design. That was just a design choice. Anyways, so this is the bird's eye twill. It's actually, let me show you this really quick. This is actually out of Marguerite's book, the Green Book. Let's see if I still have it marked. Do I still have it marked? I do. Oh, look at this. So it's just this this one here. Just basic. Like I didn't do anything crazy. And you'll hear more about that in an upcoming episode of A Handwoven Experience. Act surprised, would you? Okay, so here we go. So let me show you. So I started with orange as the weft here. And then I tried the purple, which is very interesting how the colors kind of play with each other. By the way, I don't typically use a weft this small. It goes too slow for me, friends. I want it to go. And 8-2 is slow. It took me a long time to do this. So this is the purple. And you're not going to be surprised at all that, of course, I got bored and I switched back to the orange, and then I went crazy. And then I tried all kind. There's a whole little. This is like the interlude. This is like if you're watching a show and you have a intermission. That's what this is, the intermission where I was like, okay, I'm going to play with some stuff. Like I said, be surprised. You're going to hear more about it next week. So then I went back to, is that true? What did I do here? This is not bird's eye. This is something else. I was playing, friends. So check it out. This is what I landed on though. Look at that pretty thing. The challenge is the floats are kind of crazy, but look at the floats add to it. But if I'm going to use it as a towel, that may catch a little bit too much. But I love this look. It reminds me of like when you're like stacking things. I know that's so not descriptive, but the truth is there's this bunt pan that Sir Latabla makes. It looks like a castle. That's what it makes me think of. I know that's weird. That's actually so descriptive, and like one person is going to understand what I mean by that, but it doesn't matter. This is what I settled on for like the last stretch of it. I did something funny in here, which is just, when you look at it, once your project, you're like, oh, something's weird in there. But here, let me show you the back of this too, so you can see the entire, like that. Look at those floats, man. I'm telling you. So here's what I found. By the way, you know me, I always try to keep track of the shrinkage, and the entire weft was all linen. So basically, we'll say half of the warp was cotton and the whole rest of the whole entire project was all linen. So here is what I came up with. It shrunk almost exactly the same in the warp and the weft, between 7 and 8%. 7-8%. So the hand is luscious. When it came out of the dryer, and here's what you tell me if you do this, but I always take it out of the dryer before it's completely dry because I don't want it to like heat set any of the wrinkles. And this had a ton of wrinkles. And I kept thinking, I'm gonna have to pull out the iron. It's not my favorite thing. But I'm like, okay, but it's still kind of damp. So I rolled it up, which I always like to roll my fabric just because of wrinkles. I rolled it up. And when I unfurled it this morning, lovely. No need for an iron. It's in great shape. I mean, it's linen. It's gonna, it's gonna be wrinkly. It's gonna be fine. But I was very happy that everything kind of chilled out, and it was just, look at that pretty thing. I like it. I like it. It turned out good. Now, do I like it enough to jump back into a linen project? Absolutely not. Absolutely not, friends. Linen is not my favorite. That's what we learned by this whole experience. I'm so glad I did it. And I was very happy to report that I never broke a yarn. That was the thing I was so nervous about going into the linen project, but I never broke a yarn, which was awesome. However, I had some that got really saggy at the edges. And then, speaking of jewelry, hanging off the back, I had to put some weight on them, especially floating selvage, and the few on both edges. Those last few yarns really sagged quite a bit as I went. And I was very faithful about spraying it as I started it, and then I got more lax about it, but it didn't seem to make as much of a difference. So I know from last week, someone said that they had a very different experience with 100% linen versus Cottolin, and that could be part of it. It could have been that I just had a bum fiber last time that I broke so many, but I did not break any, which is a huge win. I'm very, very thankful that I didn't break any, because then I would have to throw things. It was, honestly, it was a good project. I was very glad I did it. I was very glad that I could report back that linen is not the devil, and it has a very nice hand. I'm tempted to just like put it back in the wash and see if it gets even softer, just to see, because that's supposed to be part of the real charm of linen. Now, I had trouble with my edges through the project. I don't know if they're that much better. They didn't shrink enough to really. The edges are still kind of loopy. See that? So I don't know what a girl's going to do about the edges with linen. Maybe the trick is really to use just a cotton in the weft. I don't know. You guys let me know. So that is my show and tell, friends. The linen project is off the loom. We made it. Whew, we made it. It was touch and go for a while, but we made it. So this guy says I haven't used an iron in years. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yes, I understand that. I'm thinking I'm on the other device and I'm hitting the screen and it doesn't work like that. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. Connie asked, can you give inches for shrinkage as well as percentage? Yes, I absolutely can, Connie. Here we go. Are you ready? The width went from 11 7/8 down to 11, which is about 8%. And the length went from 84 inches down to 78 1/4. Does that help? About 7 to 8% for both. That's a good question, though. I like that. Liz, oh dear, I love ironing and pink. Can we still all be friends? Absolutely, because someone should. This is a yin yang thing, Liz. We absolutely, yes, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. Shirley says I only use the iron in the sewing room. Amen, sister. Yes. Yes. So, Lizzie, thank you. That's a good question. Here is what I use. Let me. Where is it? Right here. This is what I use, darling. It's are you familiar with this one? It's a 8-1. Linto, 100%. It was given to me. I had a fellow weaver who did a project in 100% linen because it was part of a challenge, like a weaving challenge thing, and basically she gave the presentation. She's like, I am never ever in my life using linen again. And so she's like, anyone want this? I'm like, sure, I'll take it. so she gave me 2 of each. I have 2 in the purple and 2 in the orange. That's a good question though. Thank you, Lizzie. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So yes, Connie, not much shrinkage. And I think most of that's probably because of the cotton. Probably because of the cotton in there. I would guess that is because I would guess if you did it all linen, excuse me, it would be a different result. I'm guessing it would be less. That's my guess. If you guys have more experience with linen, let me know if that's true or not. Good question. How'd you clean your loom after spraying with the water? I'd be hesitant with water near my loom. I'm a little hesitant too. I haven't cleaned it yet. Although I use like a spray bottle and I didn't go heavy So, I mean, it's not, it's not like anything warped. It's not like that. But I haven't cleaned it yet. True confession time. I'm not great at cleaning my loom. I do it on occasion, just not after every project. Go ahead, friends. You're allowed to judge. It's okay. We all have things. We all have stuff. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yes. Connie says my mom used to ask if I ever had an iron. Mm-hmm. I know, ironing. I know, right? It's true. An iron, yes. Mm-hmm. Carol, you say iron like it's a 4-letter word. Oh, wait. It is. Yeah. Ooh, look at you with the good word, Liz. It's crenellated. Bonus for you. Uh-huh. Yes. Mm-hmm. All right, friends. What is this? Hit the like and subscribe button to show Chris that we are not on summer vacation. We are here showing up, doing the weaving. Mm-hmm. Okay, friends. Let's finish strong, shall we? Whew, where does the time go? Uh-huh. Okay, wait, there's some more comments about, she said, I'd be more wary of a steel heddle and read, but not with the AC on. Her house, my house is dry. That is true. It is not very, yes. That is, yeah. Shirley asked if we were going to seal our loom, what would be best to use? Maybe Norm knows. Norm knows everything. So, yes. That's a good question. If you're going to seal your loom, do you use like the, I can't think of the name. Uncle Bert would know. Uncle Bert would know. Bruce says, obviously I have no stuff, no things, especially in my craft shed. No reason to go in there and see no. Yes, here we go. Sky, I would love to know how best to clean a 40-plus-year-old loom. You know what? We should probably do some kind of episode about how to fix up old looms. We don't know anyone who does that, Carol. Carol says, unless you know what it's sealed with, you shouldn't reseal on top of a mystery product. Oh, that's an interesting point. Okay, thank you, Carol. See, she's very smart. We're very lucky to have her around. She's very, very wise. Thank you, Sue Ann. Thank you, Sue Ann. Who cleans their loom after every project? I don't know. I'm sure some of these lovely people do. Just not me. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay, friends. Here, what do I have to what we got stuff. Let's see. What do I need to mention? Let's put this back up really quickly here. If you're loving all the things live at the Loom, come join us at the Facebook group Acting Creative Community. We have an incredible team of moderators at the helm, and they make sure that it's a safe, creative, supportive place. You can post pictures, you can ask questions, you can cheer each other on. It's magical. So come over and join us there. And speaking of magical, the membership is it's so cool. We're really having just the best time, especially with the Weavers Guild. The membership has many different tiers, so you can kind of choose which perks that you like. But the Weavers Guild is something really, really amazing. We meet once a month, and tonight is a meeting at 7 p.m. Central Time. Which is the middle of the night for our sweet girl Anne, and but she still shows up. She's so dedicated. Right now, if you want to try out the Online Weavers Guild for a month, you can type in the code Cotton Clouds and try it for half off the usual price. See if you like the vibe, if they're your people, which I would hope we are, because we are a fun group, I promise. And this month is the summer issue of the newsletter, which comes out once a season, basically. And we just pack it full of all kinds of great stuff. It's going to be really something special. So come over and join us there. Where are my notes? What else do I have to mention to you guys? Do not forget that the, where'd it go? Oh, you're right here. Summer weaving camp is coming next week. By the way, one of the things I wanted to mention is that you can give someone camp as a gift. That is an option, friends. So if you have, neighbor, best bud, family member who might like summer camp, you can give it as a gift. That is an option for you. So just want to throw that out there. All the fun starts on Monday. You have to register by the end of the day on Sunday to jump in. Let's see what else. Community, AC Insiders, This week, the Handwoven Experience episode was all about a beginner's mindset, which I think is a good reminder kind of across the board for weaving and just life. It's for, as I say in the video, this is for everyone. So vague in general. However, I think it's such a good reminder that sometimes we get stuck. We get stuck in our little boxes. This is how we do stuff. And maybe it doesn't have to be. Maybe there's another way to do it, or 10 other ways to do it. Just throwing that out there. Lastly, friends, if you are not yet getting the love notes every week from me, you're invited. On Wednesdays, I send out an email to the gang just to say, here's easy access to all the free content and all the stuff that is happening. Ta-da! We did the thing, friends. What a great day. Jennifer Fowler, I just got here. I slept late. It's okay. It's all right. Yes. Okay, friends. It was such a good time today. Thank you so much for coming to hang with me. Thank you for talking linen with me. That was a great discussion. And silk. We talked about all kinds of good things today. I'm gonna have a loom dress for next week because I swore Liz and I are gonna have a loom dress for next week. we pinky swore. Is that how you say it? Anyways, there'll be something on the loom for next week. So, which I'll be right back here next week. Meet you back here. Mark your calendars. You know what your homework is. Do something creative just for you this week. Just for you. Could be summer weaving camp. That would count. And in the meantime, have a wonderful, fabulous, excellent week. Happy weaving.